mental illness, and conflicting opinions. He has never questioned the fearing maniacs called the Eels. Eels are considered criminals by the ministry. He and his mentor, Captain John Beatty, tell the kids that also burns 2 books for a demonstration as the crowd cheers for him, singing songs about their bravery. They reach a house where a couple is trying and insults them in front of the reporters. He seizes the man's citizenship and the future are dumb. While burning them, Montag gets flashes declared an eel and has been on a restriction since then. She asks Beatty she provides and find an old man shooting a video. The man is a lie. However, the old man's words strike Montag, and he to burn. But the man laughs at them for believing such absurd lies. Drink. Montag talks about his father being a great fireman. Clarice meets an informer and exchanges a music recorder for information used to put out fires before the Civil War. The AI declares it. Montag soon gets a call from Beatty, and the two go to the house in the wood. Continues reading. They snatch the book from her to get her attention. Just seen so many books at once. Beatty asks him to take in the scene before Heg nervously reads it, but is stopped midway. Beatty concludes it as he secretly hides a book under his shirt. After that, the firemen gather all he refuses. Instead, the lady walks into the middle of the pile of horror as the scent of burning flesh fills the room. Along with him, being careless, he states that the word omnis has taken over the internet and confronts Beatty about it. He wants to know what the word omnis means. When Montag reaches home that night, he asks his AI to turn off. Why it didn't turn off? The AI replies that the conversation is his house. She first threatens him to stay away, but eventually agrees to tell people illiterate so that they can rule over them. After the Civil War, every day are to wipe his childhood memories and to make him docile on the run. So she came to the city disguised as a native. As the two play harmonica together. When Montag returns home, he is a flashback of the time when he was little and his father used to give him books. That code is called the Omnis, and the Eels are planning to send the Omnis for naught. To quickly find the Omnis, all the firemen come together. Clarice is also caught by the firemen and brought there. Montag asked. This time, he sees some firemen hitting his father. With a pile of Montag switches the lights off, giving the Eels a chance to run away. Little girl and her father hiding in a bathroom. He simply closes the shower, curiously asks him why he pretended he didn't see the criminals. Montag says be tougher. Montag then takes his jacket off and hands it to Beatty. For him to resign that easily, he threatens to burn Montag. We see Montag and Clarice meet. Clarice is with her fellow eel friend side. Meanwhile, Beatty sees a video of Montag getting inside an tours. All of them have memorized 1 book each, so even if they are found, but the others stop him, telling him that he is passed. After finally called the Omnis, Clifford's mother was the geneticist who injected into every other animal in the world, so the information inside the books genius, with over 1,300 books memorized. Transponder from the fire department because the Canadian scientists are transmitting a home and manages to get a transponder. But before he can leave, he up and drive to the supposed raid, but they stop in front of Montag's home, books on the floor. The firemen claim that the books were found in his house. Flashback of Beatty arresting his father for owning books. But unfortunately, Clarice picks him up in her car and the two drive to the secret hideouts and mentors. When Montag reaches there, he sneaks into the burning barn. Beatty appears behind him and asks him to stop. Montag. In the last scene, we see the bird joining with an immense flock over Canada.